Alright guys, this is it, we're nearly at the Citadel. Once we get in there, we can finally finish the game, get back to the real world after we get that bloody stone and say Jumanji to it. Whoa, what the hell?
Hey.
Who are you?
You know, I just came in here sometime before you guys, and I got the quest to take this guy out.
That doesn't answer, but how did you blow up his Zeppelin? And why?
Easy. God mode.
God mode.
Yeah, like, didn't you know there's a cheat menu? See, I'll just bring it up. And God mode. I'm literally God now in this place.
That's insane! You're telling me that with this menu, we could have just instantly won the game. It never said that. Like, you've got to be lying. You've got to be hacking.
Really? You're not going to believe me? Well, how would you like me to put you in big head mode then? I love being a god. Some time ago, Sony Pictures gave us the surprise hit that was Jumanji, a neat little sequel to the classic film from the 90s that actually ended up being an enjoyable film. I didn't get a chance to see it unfortunately, but thankfully I've finally been able to check out the sequel, Jumanji: The Next Level. And I won't lie, this movie was balls of fun. Picking up sometime after the events of the previous film, we see the protagonist Spencer wanting to relive what it was like to be Dr. Bravestone, a powerful manly man played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But after his friends try to check up on him and see that he's gone into Jumanji for God knows why, they decide to go in after him and save him and end up accidentally dragging along Danny DeVito and another granddad along for the ride. And this just leads to some absolutely great hilarity. The movie really is a fantastic spoof of video game logic and is not only afraid to actually go into the nitty-gritty of how games present information and their mechanics, but also, well, present in a way that even someone who isn't a seasoned gamer can understand. But that doesn't stop the story from just being essentially a retread of the previous film, but some of the narrative threads being a little jumbled. A big thing in a lot of family films is that by the end, the characters have learnt a valuable life lesson, and in all honesty, the protagonists did not really learn anything. Even though they did go through the same turmoils again, from what I've gathered, it was actually the grandparents who actually learned a lesson rather than the kids. But hey, that's forgivable when it is funny, and it is. The real highlight are the actors, like The Rock or Chris Hartman, where, okay, essentially, they're playing characters that are played by other actors. So you've got The Rock having to play a character played by Danny DeVito, and it just ends up being fantastic. The performance is not only goofy, but wholly believable. I can buy that this is someone in someone else's body through and through. But a definite point of contention is the fact that this movie is lacking plot points that were shown in the trailers. In particular, the fact that Jumanji's glitching out and things are going wrong. That is nowhere present in this film, yet they still include plot threads that actually do hint toward that. Which is a shame because since there's now definitely another cut of the film floating around somewhere where the game glitching out plays a big deal of things, I can't help but wonder what else could have happened in that cut, because it does look like at times that the movie's gone for some really original ideas, like what if Spencer has to actually play the villain because of a glitch, and the protagonists in this film are trying to stop him. That would have been cool, but instead the movie just plays it safe. But hey, if there is another version of the movie out there, I hope it's as good as this one, if not better. Now, to cap this review out, I'll just say this movie is far from perfect. Like, that can be said about any film put out by Sony Pictures. That's something I've learned from experience. But if you're looking for a good time at the cinema, or even something fun to put on to watch with the kids when it comes out on home video or streaming, Jumanji: The Next Level is that type of film. Go give it a look, you're gonna have a good time with it.
Finally, another overdue review done. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you really liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry about the slow output of videos. Just for the last couple months, I've just been behind on everything thanks to a combination of different factors, from personal procrastination, to personal stress, to also work. I'm trying to get back into a regular groove, like back when I first started up this channel, and hopefully that'll happen soon. Anyway, up next, got 2 reviews for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie and Parasite. And for game reviews this month, I'm taking a look at the early access horror game, World of Horror. I've already played a little bit of it, and here's a spoiler, it's super scary. Anyway, I've got all that and more coming up, so please stick around.